Hi, my name is Afshan Ahmed and I am a SAP security consultant. So today we are going to learn about the topic SAP Authorization Framework. So first of all, we have to know that what is SAP Authorization Framework. The SAP Authorization Framework is nothing but a security feature within SAP Security that manage user access and permission. It ensures that user can only perform that action and access data that they are authorized for, helping to protect sensitive information and maintain the integrity of business process. So now let's talk about what is key component of the SAP authorization framework. The key component of the SAP authorization framework are roles, authorization object, and profile. Let's talk about the role. What is the role? Roles are collection of tasks or activities that a user is authorized to perform within the SAP system. They act as container that group together the permission needed for users to carry out their job functions effectively. How roles work? Roles are created by administrators and assigned to users based on their job responsibilities. When a role is assigned to a user, it grants them the necessary permission to perform the activities defined within the role. And now let's talk about what is the benefit of using role. Why we using roles? Simplified user management. First point is simplified user management. Roles simplify the process of managing user permission by grouping related activities together. Instead of assigning individual permission, administrators can assign roles to users. Now, second point is security. We have to use roles for security purpose by defining roles and assigning them to user organizational can ensure that user only have access to the activities they need, reducing the risk of unauthorized access. And last point is flexibility. Flexibility means roles can be customized and adapted to fit the specific need of different job function within the organization. New roles can be created or existing role modified as business requirement change. Now, let's talk about authorization object. What is authorization object? Authorization object define specific permission within the SAP system. They consist of field and activities that control what a user can do. For example, an authorization object for financial transaction might include field for company code and document type. Component of authorization object. What is the you can say basic component of authorization object? So first is field. Authorization object have multiple fields that define the parameters for the authorization. Each field specifies a particular aspect of the authorization, such as company code and document type, or authorization level. And second point is value. Each field within an organization object can have a specific value that determine the scope of the authorization. These values define what a user is allowed to do within the SAP system. Okay, so hope you all understand my point, get my point. Next point is profile. What is the profile? Profile are used to group multiple authorization objects together. They are assigned to user to grant them the required permission for their roles. Um, for example, a profile might include authorization objects related to financial transactions such as posting invoices and processing payment. And now let's take a closer look on user assignment. Users are assigned roles and profile to grant them the necessary authorization. This assignment ensures that users have the appropriate permission to perform their job function. Authorizational level. Now, what is the definition of organizational level organizational level? Organizational level is specified different dimensions or layer within an organization, such as company code, plant, sales organization, etc., etc. These levels help to further narrow down and control the scope of user authorization. Example, what is the example of authorization level? Number one, company code. Represent an independent accounting unit within the organization. Each company code is used to create a set of financial statements. For example, company code, the company code 1000 for North America operation. So we have to assign the role or user for if we need for North America operation, then we enter the company code 1000. This company code is specified is means reserved for North America operation. And second point is plant. A plant represents a location where material are produced or goods and services are provided. For example, plant 2000 for manufacturing facility in Germany. Third point is sales organization. A sales organization is responsible for the sales and product and services and is used to define sales and distribution process. For example, sales organization 3000 for European sales. So, how organizational level work when defining authorization for user. Organizational level are used to specify the scope or within which user can perform certain activities. For example, a user may have authorization to approve purchase order only for a specific plan or only for company code. Importance, what is the importance of organizational level? Number one, granular control. Organizational level allows for more granular control over user permission, ensuring that user only have access to the area they are responsible for. Means they didn't have extra access. Number second is security. By restricting authorization based on organizational level, based on organizational um, based on organizational level and sensitive data and critical process are better protected from unauthorized access. Number third is efficiency. Proper use of authorization level ensure that user can perform their task efficiently within their designated scope without unnecessary access to other areas. So that's all from my side. Hope you get my all point. Hope you get all of my point. So thank you. That's all from my side.